Two American League teams. It's the Seattle Mariners against the Chicago White Sox. Coming your way on 2K Sports.
They love being here, and they're ready to cheer. Over 40,000 in their seats. Just moments from now, Eric Bedard. He'll be bringing his stuff to the mound to try and put up a W. 2K Sports proudly presents Major League Baseball. It's Wednesday night. Happy to have you with us. Steve, as he gets going against these Seattle bats, what's his concern? Brought to you by Pepsi. Here's the offense from Don Wakamatsu. Well, the Mariners with a loss last night. They are now 0-2 coming into Game 3 of the 4-game set against the White Sox.
Well, they hit a little bit of a mini skid here right now. They've dropped their last 3 games.
And Bedard has him 0-1. That one a called strike. These skids are okay if you can keep them in the mini department. They just don't want it to go on much longer.
Well, exactly right. And the thing is, as these things progress, you start pressing a little bit, trying to play too hard. Stay within yourself and a win will come.
Slider can't find the zone. 2-1.
Well, this would be a perfect pitch if it stayed in the zone. This slider just slid right out of the zone, just off the bottom outside corner.
Fielded by Ramirez. And that'll sit down Ichiro. And here's Sean Figgins. He is 3 for 18 lifetime against Bedard. Bedard gets set and delivers. Ball. Slider just misses. 1-0. That swung on and grounded up the middle. So Figgins is retired. And now's a good time to take a brief look how the White Sox stack up defensively. Highlight, Steve, for these fielders.
Well, they're confident with Alex Rios out there. Just a solid all-around defender with a strong throwing arm. He's a quality defensive player.
And it's Milton Bradley now. And Bedard has him 0-1. That one a called strike.
The hitter thought that ball was inside. It certainly wasn't low, and it looks like it was in there.
And with 2 strikes on him, Milton Bradley's got to be careful here.
Credit the catcher on that one. That's a good low target, setting up, and he hit the target. Good execution.
That's hit foul by Bradley.
This ain't no kids game, Milton Bradley. You're out.
Milton Bradley swinging through it, and he's gone. And a good defensive half inning. 3 up, 3 down. And the White Sox, their first chance is coming. And doing the pitching, Ryan Roland Smith. He'll be Seattle's starter. And he gets going against these White Sox hitters. What do you think's in store?
Ryan Roland Smith has a live arm and the ability to get hitters out, especially left-handers. But it's important for him to command the fastball so that his secondary pitches become effective. If he falls behind and has to throw his fastball over the plate, he can get in trouble.
Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Veteran Damon, though, he'll cut it down and try to just poke it out there.
Now, coming up in this situation, last night took advantage of a mistake pitch, so he's swinging the bat and has some confidence right now.
Number 10.
Got him there. That was a nice strikeout.
You know, what I like about this is on 0-2, he didn't mess around. He didn't try to nibble to get him chase off the plate. He goes right at him and just gets the strikeout.
And in the batter's box, it's Ramirez. His lifetime average, 356 against the Mariners. And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's 1 down here.
Number 14.
Well, with 1 out here and a guy on first base, the last thing you want to do is hit into a double play. Let's see if he can stay away from that.
And here's Paul Konerko. He's the league leader in ribbies. Strike 2, no balls and 2 strikes. Konerko now will look to tighten up that zone.
Pitching coaches love it when you can throw it down and away consistently.
There's a swing and a ball hit deep, high in the air to right field. And out of here, a home run, 2 runs, 1 swing. And so they jump out to the 2-0 lead. Wow, what a great time for a 2-run shot like that.
Well, that's what you want. Run support for your pitching and attack the opposition. That's what the White Sox are doing right here.
It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball. And And we've got offense here in the first inning, just the way they wanted to start this ball game.
The pitching's going to have to settle down here. I know it's early, but you don't want this thing to spiral out of control. Well, if this is on purpose, there's absolutely no place for this in the game. I hate to see this.
And Beckham's in the box.
Well, Gary, as we saw that hitter get hit with the pitch right there, it's just a mechanical issue. They'll get that ironed out a little bit, but I don't think it's intentional, certainly.
Strike two, Gordon. Beckham now will have to keep an eye out on the strike zone. And now we'll see if he can regroup here, get control of that pitch again, see how willing he is to throw it again right away.
Well, what you don't want to do is let it get in your head when you start to worry about pitching inside or getting too close to anybody. So he's got to make sure his head's right.
Here's a runner on for Alex Rios. And right now, top 5 in runs batted in the league. Here's the pitch. Swings and misses at the fastball, 0-1.
Just a solid offensive player day in and day out, and a guy that really can deliver for this offense.
Line towards second, and he'll step on the bag. That'll do it. And so they quickly put up the first 2 runs here, getting an early lead. The White Sox have the lead, 2-0. And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Crunk bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports.
Jr.
Bedard gets set and delivers. Watches a fastball that's in there, 0-1.
Velocity and location are absolutely critical. That pitch was exactly where he wanted to throw it.
Watches that fastball go by, and now he's at 1-2. And Ken Griffey Jr. swinging right through it. That's strike 3.
82-mile-per-hour pitch coming in flat right there.
Well, this one's headed towards the outside corner of the plate. The pitcher just fooled him. He needs to be a bit more disciplined up there.
And not much on the timing department there, John. He's going back to the dugout. And it's Jose Lopez. Takes that one low and outside, 0-1. He deals. That is a strike, 0-2. Cut that swing, make contact.
I think the hitter was looking for something out over the plate that he could drive. They pounded a fastball down and in for a strike.
Swung on and a grounder to first. And that one is through. First hit of the ball game for this ball. That will bring up Casey Kochman.
Well, that pitch down and away is the toughest in the game to hit. It's a perfect pitch from the pitcher. Great piece of hitting.
Keep that in mind. Next time around, we'll see whether or not he changes up and how he throws to this guy. On the way. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitcher looking for a K on Kochman.
They didn't have much offense last night, but he did at least drive in their only run that they scored.
And he changed up for the strikeout. 2 away.
Jerry, let's check out this changeup from K-King.
Well, you'll see this one headed for the outside corner of the plate. And I think the batter might have gotten fooled looking for something else because that was definitely a hittable pitch.
And you get a note like that, he's going to head back thinking about that and not wanting another at-bat to end that way. It's going to be Clement now. Strike started off the at-bat 0-1.
Well, that fastball right there, he just blew it by him.
That one misses. It gets away from the catcher. The 1-1 now. Swinging and a miss, and it's now 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. No runs and a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. Seattle's still hoping to put something up. It's going to be Brzezinski, one of the best batting averages in the league.
A.J. Brzezinski.
Swing and a miss on a ball that was too high.
Well, one of the offensive leaders in the game this year, and obviously a guy who's getting the job done for this offense, and somebody they've really come to rely upon.
Gets him to commit to that pitch, and he's down 0-2.
Well, this one here was no doubt about it. The late break on that slider. I mean, what a devastating.
There's a swing and a miss, but he's headed for first. He gets the throw down to first base, and they'll get the out.
That's a great play there by the catcher. When the pitcher throws one in the dirt like that, he's really hoping the catcher will block it, keep it in front, and be able to get the out at first.
Kind of plays that can change the momentum of a game if you don't get that out. Fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
Oh, he just swung late on that one. That's what you call getting gassed up.
Swing and a drive, deep left center. Ichiro will field. Able to glide over. Not much of a problem on that one.
Well, this ball is hit into the left center field gap. The center fielder has priority over the left fielder. Good job taking charge. He called him off and made the play.
There's a swing, line drive, center field. That'll do it as they put that one away. And a quick inning for Ryan Rowe. Don Wakamatsu on camera. And some good pitching last inning. He now hopes to get the necessary offense going, get him going in the right direction. And Bedard has him 0-1. That one a called strike.
Oh, that's a quality fastball right there. Just pounding the strike zone down and away. He had no chance to put that one in play.
Wilson, he takes that one. It's in there.
Well, he throws the breaking ball down and in for a strike right there. Even if the hitter puts it in play, it tends to be a ground ball out.
And a swing and a miss. Strike 3 on Jack Wilson.
He's got the fastball working. He's just rearing back and throwing. That's 3 straight strikeouts.
Swung on and ripped towards second. Over to Konerko. 2 away. And we're going to see Ichiro here. Ground out victim last time through. First pitch. Ground ball to short. And Ramirez fields the ball. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. It's called short work of 3. Took 6 pitches. The shot. All lit up here at U.S. Cellular Field on this beautiful night for a game. And so Johnny Damon leads it off. And at the plate, one of the tops in runs scored, top 5. Ball swung on and hit. Ichiro to field it. And so Damon retired. That's 1 away.
That's about as easy as it gets. He could have caught that one in his back pocket.
And it's Alexei Ramirez now, 1 away. He's in the top echelon of hits right now. It's swung on, hit by Ramirez. Out number 2. Our State Farm leaderboard, teams who have great control, not blocking people. The White Sox, number 1. The Royals in second. Third, the Mariners. 4th spot, Rangers. And it's the Yankees, number 5.
Well, the philosophy for both these teams is throw strikes. Do not beat yourself. Do not give base on balls. Make the opposition put it in play.
Swung on, that is hit. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. That's going to bring Carlos Quentin up.
Well, after 2 outs, they finally got a man on board right here in this inning. So let's see if they can get back-to-back hits going and maybe get some momentum.
He's number 1 in runs scored in the league. There's a swing, a ball hit well deep into right center field. Goodbye, a 2-run homer. Now a 4-run ball game. They just doubled their lead on that one.
White Sox lead expanded here, Gary. They just keep getting big hits.
And the first pitch. And he offers that to Slurve and misses. 0-1. Steve, they're starting to run away here, even though it's early in the ball game. The offense putting real pressure on the pitching.
Well, taking advantage of the mistakes by the pitching staff and capitalizing on it. And when they get back out there, they need their pitcher to put up 0.
Good circle change that time, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Well, he tried to change up right there, but it just stayed down and off the plate.
And that one swung on and missed by Gordon Beckham. The inning completed, Ryan Roland Smith. Well, he's been hit out of the yard twice today. The White Sox are leading. And it's Sean Figgins leading off. 0 for 1 thus far.
For 8, Sean Figgins.
Bedard gets set and delivers. Called strike on the outside corner, 0-1.
Into the fourth inning, clearly pitching dominating this lineup right now. Like, he's only given up 1 hit, and they just have not had quality at bats against him. He's making it look easy.
Look out as that one runs in and hits him.
For the Seattle
Now, he didn't throw this one where he wanted to, as the ball just kind of moves in on the plate and gets a piece of the hitter.
That's going to bring Milton Bradley up. That's hit foul by Bradley. There's a swing and contact. This one to Damon. 1 down.
Let's take a chance now to take a look at where the White Sox sit today in the rankings in the American League. First in doubles, first in batting average, and they're also the #1 team hitting with runners in scoring position. That batting average, driving in runners, this lineup knows how to hit in the clutch. They're patient, they let the ball come to them, and then they deliver.
Bedard gets set and delivers. And it holds at 0-2. Swing liner back up the middle. And that'll put Griffey Jr. on at first. Figgins towards third base. Seattle, here's their shot right now.
Second base.
Well, that pitch down and away is the toughest in the game to hit. A perfect pitch from the pitcher. Great piece of hitting.
And keep that in mind. Next time around, we'll see whether or not he changes up and how he throws to this guy. Now Przinsky sets up. And Eric Bedard delivers strike 2. He's in control in this AB. Headed for the middle. And it gets through. Now the tying run at the plate. And Figgins comes in. Openings for this lineup offensively. Don't give it to them now because they are hot. Runners on first and second with 1 out. And now time is called. This is going to be the first time we've had a visit to the mound.
Well, it's going to be a conference time, Gary. They might not take him out here, but it's pretty likely they're going to make a change soon. They may be stalling for time.
1 out with runners at first and second. Here's the pitch to Kochman. That one's too low. Bedard missing.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and, believe me, very difficult to hit.
Kochman will foul that one away. And the 1-2 pitch from Bedard. And that's hit. Damon to field. 2 away. And be sure to tune in next Sunday. We'll see Evan Longoria and the Tampa Bay Rays will play host to the New York Yankees. Things will get going at 1:30 Eastern. Bedard gets set and delivers. 0-1. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1-1. Hit in the air to left center. Damon. And that's going to do it in this half inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits and they leave a couple. The Mariners, they are making progress. Taking account of the ball game, there's Ozzie Guillen. Baltov has produced the offense necessary so far. His work now to make sure they keep this lead. And Alex Rios up. And for RBIs, he's one of the best in the league. Hit hard on the ground to short. So Rios is set down. It's going to be Przinsky. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch on the way. Hard grounded to short. And Wilson picks it up. So Przinsky retired. And Martin to bat. Right there in the top 5 in home runs. Base is empty and 2 down. Slurve swung on and missed. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that's a strike. Martin's going to have to take very close approach on the next one.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there. He got that slider in the strike zone. He got the hitter out in front to swing early.
And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. It's going to be Wilson now. He'll get us started here in the fifth.
9, Jack Wilson.
Pitch on the way. He gets Wilson to swing. Strike one. In his career, 269 off the White Sox. Foul ball behind home plate. And he misses high. Bedard can't get him to go after it.
Well, that pitch right there just seemed to get away from the pitcher, took off on him. Looked like he tried to overthrow that a little bit.
Swung on, hit. Whoa, get out of the way of that one. Straight back up the middle. Oh, he's on board. There'll be a base hit there. Still no one out.
Well, anytime you can get on base with no outs to start an inning, you know that an extra base hit will probably score you. But even if the batter behind you can figure out a way to get on base, now you have the potential for a huge inning.
And Bedard has him 0-1. That one a called strike.
Now that he's established the strike zone down and in, he can elevate a pitch or go with something soft away from the hitter.
On the ground to third. He snares it. To second, there's one. And they turn the double play. Around the horn they go, and they rack up a couple of outs.
That's a pitcher's best friend, but also a manager's best friend as they get the double play.
And Ichiro stands in, 2 down. 4 for 12 career hitter against Bedard. Line drive fouled off towards first. Here's the pitch. Swung on, line softly towards center. Streak continues. That gets in. That'll bring up Sean Figgins. These are the hot bats right now. The highest batting average over the last 10 days, courtesy of State Farm.
Now we see some tremendous hitters on this list. Guys who understand how to make good contact at the plate and get the good part of the bat on the ball on a consistent basis.
And he steals often, and he gets away with it. He's one of the league's best. Fresh count, Figgins, here it comes. Bedard gets him to swing and a miss for a strike.
Gary, one of the things I really like to watch about him is his speed, that ability to impact the game on the bases. You love to see him get on and then wonder if he's going to go.
And it's 0-2. Figgins, he'll be careful here to make contact. On the way. Lines this one to the left side, out of play. And that's another foul ball.
But when a pitcher throws a pitch out there 0-2, you're expecting him to get a ground out or a strikeout. But this
Ichiro's going to steal. Oh! And it's not in time, and he beats the throw. And the 1-2 pitch from Bedard. Sean Figgins with a good eye. That one will even up the count.
Boy, it's a great fastball right there down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. The White Sox still ahead. End of the order is going to try and kick it off offensively. And for those of you catching up with us, hi, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And Jim Thome, what a year for him, top 5 in homers. Thome gets in. Here's the first delivery. It's strike 1, can't make contact on the fastball. And that's a strike. Thome's going to have to hit with a little less of a cut here.
Well, you want to come up and contribute for your team, and he did it in a big...
There's a swing and a long high drive. Still going back. Gone. That's a dinger. And one more to that lead. Fly ball out of here, 4 up.
Well, the pitcher's going to have to make some adjustments right now, Gary. That's the third home run he's given up in this game.
The hitters have figured out some kind of sequence they're queuing on.
Now, good hitting coaches help the hitters do that. White Sox lead expanding here, Gary. They just keep getting big hits.
Damon watches it for a strike. Steve, this has been an unbelievable offensive show, and contributing to it the long ball.
Well, you're right. I mean, every single time the pitcher made a mistake, it's been getting knocked around the ballpark.
Here it comes. Strike three. Damon on a swing and a miss, turned away.
Well, that's what you love to see from a pitcher, setting guys down quickly. Keeps that pitch count down.
1, 2, 3. Can't ask for any more efficiency than that, John.
No, an excellent pitch selection there.
And it's Alexei Ramirez now, one away. Great season, top 10 in RBIs. There's a swing and a miss behind, 0-1.
Oh, he's having some kind of season this year, Gary. Really the guy leading this team's.
That ball swung on, hit high, in the air, way back, warning track. Goodbye, home run. And one more to that lead. Solo, big fly ball up by 5.
Well, they're showing an awful lot of confidence here, leaving them in the game, Gary. I mean, they are pounding him right now today. Gary, this offense has just been in control right here. Extending the lead, going to make it much more difficult to catch him later.
And he starts Konerko out. Hit hard to second. Fielded by Lopez. And Konerko retired. Which teams are leading the way in offense? Well, let's have a look. Our State Farm leaderboard. The White Sox, #1. The Red Sox, 2nd. In 3rd, the Yankees. The Twins, 4th. And for the Orioles, they are 5th.
Well, you talk about a high-octane offense. This team is #1 in all of baseball in runs scored. And how do they...
Swings, clobbers it deep, left center field. Gone, a home run. Well, I don't know what's going wrong for these guys. Extending their lead to 6. Solo, big shot.
White Sox lead expanding here, Gary. They just keep getting big hits.
Second base. Number 15, Jordan Beckham.
Pitch on the way. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, if you're going to get a good fastball, you better pull the trigger a little sooner. You can't be late on that heater.
And another one. It's contagious. And they can't cut it off. It'll roll to the wall. So there are 2 men down here, but they do get a man in scoring position.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate. He pays for it.
Here's Alex Rios now, RBI chance. In the top 10 in hits. First pitch, and he misses the fastball, strike 1. Here's the pitch. Swings and grounds this one to the right side, foul. Now Riggins spots the pitch. There's a swing and a smash. Ichiro will field. And there's the 3rd out. But they strike for 3 runs here, all coming thanks to 3 solo homers. White Sox continue to run away with this ball game. Things will start. And you're looking at Don Wakamatsu. The thoughts of the manager, one can only speculate, but at this point, you got to believe he's got some words for that next practice. Bradley gets set. Here's the first pitch. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1.
I saw the ball well last night, picking up 2 base hits in that game.
In there, and he falls behind. 0-2.
Well, they set up down and away. They throw it down and away. That's how you can be effective as a major league pitcher.
And he lays off there. 1-2. Milton Bradley swinging through it, and he's gone.
Here's the 4-seam fastball coming at you in K-Cam. Get a better look.
2 straight fastballs. He still couldn't catch up with it.
Well, the pitcher comes back with a fastball right after he threw one and gets the K. You know he's throwing gas out there.
It's fouled off. No balls, 1 strike. Here's Bedard. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. And that brings up Jose Lopez. Now look at the race for the title in the Western Division, brought to you by State Farm. The Mariners 1st place, 2nd place the Angels, A's 3rd, and it's the Rangers in 4th. First one to Lopez. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1. He's hit 6 times, 10 at-bats against Bedard. There's a strike, 1-1.
Oh, that's a quality fastball right there. Just pounding the strike zone down and away. He had no chance to put that one in play.
And the 1-2 pitch from Bedard. Swings and hits this one. Going to be fielded by Rios. And he gets it down. That's his 3rd hit, 3 for 3. Boy, what a time now to capitalize if they can.
Well, a guy that just continues to swing the bat well in this ball game. 3 hits right now so far, and it comes with 1 out in the inning. Can it start a rally?
Bedard gets set and delivers. On the outside corner, 1-1.
Oh, good life on this fastball as he just buries it down and away.
Called strike 2. Swing and a rocket toward short. And Tien with the catch. That keeps those runners at first and second. It's going to be Clement now. And you got to love the young talent in his rookie year. First pitch to him. It's fouled away. No balls, 1 strike. Here's Bedard. Swung on the fastball, couldn't get to it, 0-2.
Boy, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there. The hitter has to be ready for it or he's got no chance to hit it.
And he fouls off another one.
Well, the pitcher did exactly what he wanted to do on that 0-2 count. He wanted him to swing the bat, and he did, but he just fouled it off. Great piece of hitting.
The 1-2 on its way. Right on it, but he fouls it straight back. And another foul ball.
Well, a lot of times when you're in that defensive mode, that off-speed pitch is not the best pitch to throw. Give the pitcher credit, though. He did put...
Swings and hits this one. Going to be fielded by Rios. And that one's put away to retire the side. So, no runs, 2 hits, and they strand 2. The White Sox still on top. Leading it off, A.J. Brzezinski. And one of the league's most prolific hitters in the top 5. Now the first pitch. Can't connect, it's 0-1.
Well, he's having some kind of offensive season, Garrett, really in the middle of everything this team's doing offensively.
And that's a strike. A.J. Brzezinski now behind in the count. Defensive stance at the plate.
Well, picked up 3 big base hits in the game last night, swinging the bat very well.
Well, he finished that one off with a strikeout. Nice pitch.
Number 25.
This is a tough pitch to handle, but he takes the swings anyway.
And Johnny had to do that, right? Last time out was a loss for the Mariners. And right now, they could end up splitting this 4-game set. They've got to win these next 2 against the White Sox. Line towards second. And Lopez picks it up. And that'll set down Tien. Let's see what the Seattle Mariners have coming up. 1 game left of the White Sox. That's tomorrow. And they'll have to contend with Denard Span and a very good lineup for the Minnesota Twins. A team that will definitely give them a competitive series. That'll be a 3-game series. And after that, they'll be home against the Rangers. They'll have to deal with Josh Hamilton in that power-hitting lineup. And Riggins sets up his target. Pitcher gets a little help right there. A dirt pitch for a swinging strike. The pitch hit up the middle. And it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact. And that'll bring Johnny Damon to the plate.
Statistics say that the 0-2 count by far is an advantage for the pitcher. But in this situation, he fought off a tough pitch and slapped the base hit.
Great job on that at bat. One of the best batting averages in the league. First pitch on the way to Damon. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. That one in the alley. This could be 2 or more. There's the throw. Tomei's going to try to score. The tag's there. He's going to be down at the dish. Save your arm. Do it by pitching only 8 times. And it's Jack Wilson leads off. Base hit his last time.
Jack Wilson.
Here's Wilson's first look. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field, and it's going to be Quinton as he retreats back for it and gets the out. We're getting right up in the trading deadline. This is the Central Division at this point, brought to you by State Farm. First place, the White Sox. Twins in the second spot. Third, the Royals. Fourth place, the Indians. And rounding out the list, the Tigers.
Chicago White Sox on fire right now, back from the dead. They couldn't do anything right before, and now they're doing everything right.
Towards center field, Rios will field. Had to get into full stride to grab it.
For the Seattle Mariners, center fielder.
And Ichiro stands in, 2 down. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. Bedard gets set and delivers. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
Well, it's getting late right now. 2 outs here in the 7th inning, and they're down by a bunch of runs. They need to start to get something going right here, Gary.
Watches that one for a called strike. 0-2.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
That swung on and grounded up the middle, and Ramirez fields the ball. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. And they go quietly offensively in this half inning. Nothing across. The White Sox still on top.
7th inning.
Quick glimpse of the manager, Ozzie Guillen.
Shortstop.
Satisfied manager, I think, right now. He's got the ball club in a pretty good spot. First pitch to him. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And in there for a base hit. He's 3 for 4 today. And that'll bring up Paul Konerko.
Well, Alexei Ramirez's season so far. Let's take a look at where he ranks compared to everybody else. 3rd most in hits, 6th in batting average, and as you can tell, he can pretty much do it all. Ranked in the top 10 in home runs as well. So the power production there also.
Runner on first. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a liner towards first. And Kochman with a catch.
Now up to the plate for the Chicago White Sox.
And out on the mound, we've got David
Number
Artsma
20.
as the Mariners bring in their reliever. And runner on, Carlos Quinton will hit. He homered back in the 5th. First pitch on the way. Artsma's pitch swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, if there's ever been a time they needed a ground ball double play, it is right here. I mean, you cannot let this offense keep going. You've got an out, you got a man on first base. Roll 2.
That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. This one into the gap, rolling towards the wall. The throw. He'll hold there at second base, crediting with a double.
Well, a guy that just continues to swing the bat well in this ballgame. 3 hits right now so far. As it comes with 1 out in the inning. Can it start a rally?
And swing and a ball drilled down the right field line. That one's into the corner. With that 3-run homer, they just extended their lead.
Gary, no question on this one. He got his pitch, put the perfect swing on it, and ripped it out of the park.
He really kept his head down and in on that swing.
There was a point where I thought it might go just to the right of the foul pole, but it stayed fair.
So Rios is set down. Here's a look at teams getting it done on our league leaderboard. The staffs that have the lowest ERA. Number 1, the White Sox. Red Sox 2nd. In 3rd, the Yankees. Mariners 4th. And 5th best, the A's.
Well, this has the potential to be a very low-scoring game. 2 of the best pitching teams in all of baseball. I tell you what.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. Bradley's there. That'll do it as they put that one away. So they strike for 3 more runs here and widen that lead even further. White Sox continue to run away with this ball. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. Bedard gets set and delivers.
Strike one.
Here's one that's in there called strike. And they call it a strike. They're going to ask for the appeal to go to the first base umpire.
Well, it's getting late right now. They're down a bunch, so they need a big inning here. They can't wait till the ninth to try to come all the way back. They need to try to do something now.
And it's 0-2. Figgins, you'll be careful here to make contact.
Well, look out. He got lucky there. You do not want to miss in the heart of the plate with this team.
Now here's a grounder towards the hole. So Figgins is retired.
Let's take a chance now to take a look at where the White Sox sit today in the rankings in the American League. First in doubles, first in batting average, and they're also the #1 team hitting with runners in scoring position. That batting average, driving in runners, this lineup knows how to hit in the clutch. They're patient, they let the ball come to them, and then they deliver.
And Bedard has him 0-1. That one a called strike.
Look, Gary, with one out right here, they still have time in this inning to try to generate some runs. They need to score here in this 8th inning and not leave it all to the ninth.
Fouled off that first pitch, and it's 0-1. He got him so far. 8 strikeouts today.
Well, it made that one look easy, huh? I mean, look at 3 pitches and a strikeout.
Griffey Jr.
And it's Ken Griffey Jr. in the box now. 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the pitch to Griffey Jr. Hot shot towards the hole. Throws on to first. Sign is retired. Nobody left on base. No runs are hit. And here's Martin leading it off.
Third base. Number 25, Martin.
And he gets this one by him 0-1. Hartzma sends the 0-1 pitch. And that's a strike. Martin's going to have to take very close approach on the next one.
Well, that fastball right there, he just blew it by him.
Down on strikes there. A nice piece of pitching work. And Jim Thome, he homered back in the 5th. The pitch. Thome will foul that one away.
Strike
0-2 count. Hartzma's got a few to work with here. Sinker swung on, missed. That's out number 2.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there. Hard to get that much break on it.
Johnny.
A breaking ball right there gets him to swing. You can see that back leg kind of jelly bitten a little bit.
He really used the off-speed pitches during that at bat to get it over with. First pitch on the way to Damon. And that's by him 0-1. Look at the lifetime numbers. 279 off the Mariners. 0-2 count. Hartzma's got a few to work with here.
Well, they need a shutout inning right here to get back in there and score some runs. At least looking like they got a chance to get through it without giving up some runs.
And the 1-2 pitch from Hartzma. He was able to ring up that K, and that's going to get him out of the inning. No runs, no hits, nobody across the plate in this half inning, and nobody left. And it's Jose Lopez in the box now. He'll start us out here in the last inning of regulation. And we'll get to see Bobby Jenks pitching. He's been chosen to take over out there.
Well, as a manager, you have to appreciate pitching performances like that. He threw a lot of pitches. He left it all on the mound. Very effective today, and that's what counts.
Here's the 1-0 from Jenks. It's now 1 ball, 1 strike. He watched that fastball that was in there.
I think right now offensively you've got to start getting base runners, get as many as you can. I mean, you're down a ton, so you don't need big hits, you don't need home runs, you need base runners.
Swung on and fouled away. Hit sharply towards the hole. And he's out at first. Good hustle by the pitcher getting off the mound.
That's a good heads-up play. You have to know the hitter and his speed. Don't hesitate. Get over and beat him to the bag. Obviously, winning big right now, you just want to go out there, make plays, throw strikes, force them to try to put multiple hits together to get back into this game.
Here it comes. Called strike outside corner. Quickly in the hole now, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a hot shot. Fielded by Ramirez. And that'll retire Cox.
Designated hitter, number 20.
It's going to be Clement now. He flew out his last time up. First pitch. And that misses 1-0. Here's the 1-0 from Jenks. Swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Cuts on that fastball. Can't make contact, 1-2. This one's grounded foul, wide of first. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, hit on the ground. And that'll do it, everybody. That's out number 3. This ball game over.
White Sox win this in a lopsided victory, a dominating performance, Gary.
Now time to recognize our Pepsi Clutch performer.
Well, the heat was flowing in this game today. This pitcher came right out there with that great fastball and challenged these hitters. He did give up the 1 earned run, but the offense gave him just enough support that he needed to get a very impressive win.
And Steve, it seemed like they knew from the get-go they had it. This was going to be their day, and they were right.
Now, you and I like the close games just because there's a little more intrigue for all 9 innings, but the hometown fans, they like the offensive explosion and the big win.
Great day for baseball here at 2K Sports. Thank you for tuning in.